Hey retro gamers, welcome back to Retro PrePlay. I'm Eddie Inzauto, the host of Smashing Bricks, a retro gaming podcast, and today I'm here with episode 28's Retro Replay for the least retro game of them all. This is Demon Souls from 2009, and I'm here in the Nexus. And this, you might notice, is not from 2009. This is a game from 2020 because I'm playing the remake. I had an issue where my PS3 literally died in the middle of my play for this episode. So, we're going to be doing this, and I hope you forgive me for not being retro enough. If you don't know what Demon Souls is all about, it is the predecessor to Dark Souls, and it plays pretty much the same as a Dark Souls game. It was the earliest iteration of that style of gameplay. And it was a masterpiece. Now, where am I going to go? I think we're going to go here. When the game starts out, you go into a little tutorial area. You have to die. You end up in this, the Nexus, which is your hub area, like Firelink Shrine. You have some people around. You have that guy who is upset. You've got our folks over here. You've got a blacksmith. You've got the firekeeper, aka the candle maiden. And then we've got our buddy here, Stockpile Thomas, who I'm gonna actually talk to right now. But I'm playing this on a tiny little screen on my computer through OBS, so now I just opened it up so I can actually see what I'm doing. We're going to send all this stuff. In this game, we had item encumbrance. Why can't I? Oh, here we go. We're going to dump all this stuff. So you would always have to come back here to the Nexus and drop everything that you didn't want. Unless you had a very high, I believe, endurance, because that is what would, or if you were wearing the Ring of Great Strength, for example, which allows you to have a much higher equipment weight limit. So, okay, whatever. So that's what Stockpile Thomas does. However, in this new version, you can send items to storage just from your inventory menu. Now, when we start, we only have access to this archstone, which is a warp, and it goes to the Gates of Boletaria. You have to finish the Gates of Boletaria to move on to the Lord's Path, and then you'll have access to all of these other archstones. Now, I'm going to go over here, because a lot of people are familiar with Blighttown. Blighttown in Dark Souls, and it is known as being awful, the worst. Well, here we are in the Valley of Defilement. This one is called the Depraved Chasm. It's not called that in the original, it's just called the Valley of Defilement. We're gonna switch out our Fragrant Ring for the old Cling Ring. In this game, you see my health up there on the top left just went up from where it's red to where the little line is, the white line. And that's because in this game you have human form or body form and soul form, much like the Dark Souls games where you have, embered and unembered, or kindled and unkindled, whatever they are. Ashen form or human form. Oh boy. Look at that. I just fell off the edge. I don't know if that was because I have a little bit of display lag going in through my computer via HDMI, so I'll have to figure that out as we go. But it does feel a little funny. We're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna try to get through this. And I'm also playing with no sound because, of course, as it is with OBS Studio, every time I try to change something, it gives me some problems. I'm using a blue blood sword here, which is a boss weapon. But I've gotten kind of too far in the game already for this pre-play, and I really don't want to do the late game stuff, so I went back to something I've already completed. And I didn't want to try to switch back to my AirPods, because I typically end up blasting my eardrums out when I try to use my AirPods on my computer. So we're going to avoid that. I'm just gonna feel like I'm good enough to play this game without sound. Maybe I'll die. Maybe you'll see the classic meme of dying in a Souls game. Though I don't think these games are as hard as they're cracked up to be, particularly not this one. Demon Souls was the first one, and it was difficult, but it was before all of the Namco Bandai, or Bandai Namco marketing machine took hold and made the games all about the difficulty that everyone just kind of latched onto. The game was difficult, sure. Here we are, running across. Rolling is not a good choice. Nope. And get cut. Great. So, this is Proto Blighttown, here in the Valley of Defilement. Look at all these guys just waiting for me. If you use magic, you have a pretty big advantage. If you're over-leveled for the area, like I am, you have a pretty big advantage. Oops, not my shield anymore. And I'm poisoned. Great. Yeah, being over-leveled, best thing possible in a Souls game. I do it all the time. And I don't care what anybody says, because that's how I have fun playing. I prepare, and then I'm ready. This game doesn't have sliding down ladders. It does have backstabs. That's cool backstabs. Very ferocious backstabs if you have the right weapon. Oh man. I do have a little bit of delay here. It's not working out for me. I think I might have a delay. Anyway, oh, hit me. Thank you. Alright, moving right along. We can jump off this little ledge, or go down over there. I'm gonna jump off the ledge. There's a secret item here. I mean, it's nothing super special, but you have to do this and trust that you won't get killed immediately by these guys, which I almost just did, and probably will. Alright. Got him. Great. Kicked him completely off the ledge. And cut this boy up. Alright. We need some health. Oh, it wasn't off a ledge. Darn. I see a crystal lizard over there that I won't be able to fight, because these guys are It's very risky sometimes to go chasing after these crystal lizards. You get greedy, and then you get poisoned or hit, or you fall off a ledge or whatever. That thing poisons you. And we go across this bridge. Here we go. Running along. Now we meet our best friends, the rats. Ah, rats. Okay, wait a second. Let me run away here. I need my shield. That's what I was thinking. Come on. Swing. Get out of my way. I can't hear anything, so I don't know if anything's still crawling. That's okay. Alright. This is my nemesis right here. The very first large depraved always gets me. Got me the first time I played, second time I played, third time I played, fifth time I played. And it got me in this playthrough too. I had a little bit of a struggle with this guy. Oh, is this a ladder? What the heck? I don't think I've ever known there was a ladder here in 15 years. Where does this go? Maybe I found it originally, but I definitely did not go up here for this playthrough. Ooh, we're getting all new content. Yes! All new exploration and discovery. Wait, this is quite a walk. Bro! I like the straight sword poke. Whoa, buddy. Gives you a lot of reach. I'm using late moon grasses, which are overkill for the amount of health that I've lost. This game doesn't have Estus. It has grass. So consumables that don't replenish every time you rest. Oh look, we found an item together. Thanks everybody. A storied warrior soul. Oh, and this guy. Oh man. Trying to avoid one of these guys. And here I end up fighting him. Magic to the rescue. And again, over leveling to the rescue. Where did we end up? A little secret? We in a little secret zone? What's up here? The lore of this place. I'm not 100% certain, to be honest. It's where all these depraved ones are. Oh, these are big boys, huh? Big boys. Come on. Run away and shoot magic, girl. And one more shot. Oh, and we're out. Okay, sword and shield. Block. Luckily, it didn't hit over the top of my shield. Because that's possible. And I wouldn't blame them if they gave him a hit there, because I was way lower. Let's see. Can I just lock onto this guy? Can I lock onto this guy? Can I lock onto somebody? I just need something in this life to latch onto, and I'm looking for it with Demon Souls. Okay, here we go. That is a big looking item orb. Maybe it's special. I think in this game in the remake specifically, they change the size of the item glowies based on their importance, kind of like in Elden Ring. Whoa. It looks like that is the item. Is it a scythe? It's a spear. Remove spear. Oh, literally one of the few. The Istarel. Huh. What the heck? One of the few who found this spear, I guess. Let's lore it up. The Istarel is a piercing spear type weapon. It is a faith weapon. Oh, it requires 24 faith to wield properly and scales with faith. Okay. A short spear of hard oak covered with engravings. This spear is one of the few remaining relics of God. Once belonged to the holy knight. Can't even see that far. Risaya? The divine nature of the spear increases its wielder's resistance to plague and poison. What? That's incredible. I like this weapon. I don't really know anything about it. It looks cool. Let's equip it. I don't have the stats to use it, but we're going to put it in our hand anyway. See what it looks like. Because that's fun. We've got a regular stabby stab. We've got a big leaping stab. We got our two hands. We got the quick stabs. And the leaping stab. Alright. And this is where we came from. And that's it. We're going to not use the Istarel, though. I know. I worked real hard for this Blue Blood Sword. Blue Blood Sword is a boss weapon created with the boss soul of Maiden Estrella, who's the final boss of this particular Archstone. So she's at the end of all the plague, all the crap. Oh, great club. Cool. Great clubs are great. And she's part of the lore. She, apparently came here to help these people. Although the merchant lady in this area has other thoughts about her, saying that it was only when she came did all of this defilement begin. So who knows? But she's very peaceful at the end. There's a great boss fight with her, with music that is kind of like sorrowful. It's good. Oh, my shield isn't up. Oh no, I fell. I'm a very avid sword and board style player of all Souls games. So when I happen to throw something in my left hand and then come upon a fight, it doesn't work out for me, because I always think that the shield is in my left hand. Because that's how I play. I like a shield. I don't like getting hit. Who likes getting hit? I have a shield. I don't have heavy armor. I don't tank hits. I shield and dodge. And it works for me. I like it. Look at that. I blocked him. And I cut him. Alright, so we've seen a lot of this. The first part of this world is much like this. Very Blight Town-ish. Now, I think we gotta go... We're gonna go back to the Archstone piece over here. And just kind of skip forward, because I have that ability. To the Swamp of Sorrow. This is the second part of the Valley of Defilement. And it's worse than the first. This is the section of this game that when Blight Town came around and everyone said it was terrible, I mean, it was kind of terrible. I just remembered this. Ugh. Here we go. We walk through this little tunnel, and we end up here. Dun 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 dun. What is going on? What is this place? Alright, let's see what people say. You can summon here. Welcome to the valley. It's true. Welcome to your nightmare. I'm in trouble. Please recommend this message. I feel like I have a filter on. This game is kind of cool. It lets you have a filter. I have classic on because it's meant to recreate the original Demon Souls look. But you can go to none and it changes the look. I thought it would be cool to do something like this. Not vivid or bright or summer or winter or evergreen. Monochrome. Check this out. Playing Demon Souls in straight up black and white? Come on. Heck. It's a family friendly show. I try to keep my language under control. In all ways. Look at this. Black and white, Demon Souls. Come on now. And that is helpful, because while this remake is really good, and many people would say it's the only way to play, it supersedes the original in every way. I think some of the art direction liberties they took with this detracted from the atmosphere of the original and kind of took away from a little bit of the environmental storytelling. Alright, I'm going to change out of this because now I can't see anything. But, you know, for the most part, it's really good. And we'll go back to classic. I think they changed some of the music that I didn't like. The changes are what I didn't like for the most part. I recognized a bunch of sections of the game where the music was not the same as the original, and it didn't have the same panache as the original. And he's poisoned again. She's poisoned again. I'm fine. I'm just sitting here playing a video game. I love that. Alright, so we have to walk across this muck. And look, They go really slowly. And I can jog a little bit, but if I try to roll, nope. She just says, no, I can't do it. No. Now I'm poisoned again. So you play this area, constantly poisoned. Alright, I don't have my shield up. Alright, I do have my shield up. I'm poisoned again. Oh, that didn't... What? I didn't even see him. Alright, and I'm poisoned yet again. And this guy needs to cut. Oh! See, and then things like that can happen, where you're not... Oh man, you got me. Where you're not quite in the water, but it still gives you that error, like I can't roll thing, you know? Even though I was on the land. So that's what happened there. And then that guy was able to just hit right through my shield. I must have been low on stamina or something. Because he killed me. He killed me with a severe club bludgeon to the forehead. And I didn't enjoy it. Man, I died twice already. Oh my god, almost 3 times. Alright. Remember, I just looked at the microphone. Remember, I do have input lag here because I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 connected to my computer via HDMI on a external capture device. And then viewing it on my computer through the same monitor inside of OBS. Oh yeah, and then you've got these guys. There are some of them that are alive when they attack you. They are not that weak when you first get here. I'm just extra strong. Let me get out of that. Maybe I will run to the next one. Depoison myself. And actually, there might be something fun that we can do in this area. Out there. Way out there in the poison swamp. We've got to see what our world tendency is. Oh, I can't see it because I'm in the way. That's annoying. Well, let's go out there. I think we're going to find something fun. Wow, it's dark. Holy smokes. Now, normally there are a bunch of items on these little islands that can guide you from safe place to safe place. But I already came out here and grabbed the item because I needed a broken sword to make my weapon. It's another cool thing that everyone loves about these games, except for Sekiro, because it doesn't have it, is the weapon customization. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna get cut. I'm just trying to find solid ground, boys. Please don't hurt me. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends, that's right. We're friends, we're friends, we're friends, we're friends. We're friends, we're friends, we're friends. We're friends. You know, this is dangerous because I can get into a position where I'm trying to roll, but I'm in the wrong spot and unable to roll. Alright, we gotta heal, and we'll look at this person. Nope. Come on. Come on. And roll away, and attack. And attack as we go. We're out of stamina. And try to hold your shield up. Don't die. You die instead. Great, we killed this Black Panther. That's a special character that shows up out here. And maybe drops something fun. Let's find out. We got the cat ring. That's always good. And we got the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and a Faint Stone chunk. That's it. Which one came from who? Or from where? Who knows? I think the not as cool stuff, like the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, came from the Phantom. So, not really a big bonus. I don't even use the Stones of Ephemeral Eyes because I play this game in Phantom form almost all the time. Because I don't want to die and have my world tendency change. Though, so world tendency is one of those weird From Software things, and probably the weirdest. And it has to do with how frequently you die in an area while in human form. The more you die, the more the world turns to black tendency, meaning bad things are happening. But the more you vanquish demons, like the bosses of the areas, or the more you help other players, the more it shifts toward white world tendency. Oh, cool. Did I just sneak behind these guys? Can I sneak? Is that such a thing? Look at that. I got no healing items, but he can't see me, so let's, here we go. We'll do crescent, late, good enough. And we'll put some spice over here. Get a little spice. Spice it up, baby. Let's use a couple crescents. Wow, that really doesn't help very much. Okay, well, we just used a whole buttload of crescent moongrass. We're gonna avoid those guys and travel along these planks where if you fall off of them, you have to find your way all the way back to that one entrance, to that one on-ramp by those two big guys. And normally, if you don't have magic or a bow, which, you know, not everyone has magic or a bow when they play these games, you have the bugs, these spitting mosquitoes off on the side here, just waiting to knock you off. They always seem like they're further away than they actually are. But yeah. Or they're down there, like, hiding away. And then you have the risk of if you do lock onto them, you can, you know, knock yourself off because it's a little clumsy. I mean, I could just walk right off of this by accident. That's how risky it is to walk on these boards and platforms and stuff. Man, I keep getting hurt. I don't even notice it. Alright, what does this person say? What of you? Why is it always... this? Whoa, 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 why is it always this? Whoa, buddies. Like, let's just hold on a second here. Yeah, so I was locked on and fell off. Okay. Wow. I don't even know how all those guys showed up. But of course they did. I didn't hear them coming. Which is important for this game. Hearing your environment. Come on. There we go. And I'm hurt yet again. I don't like the idea that that guy's stuck on that thing and eventually will probably get unstuck and just come from behind to kill me in the future. Alright. We're done with him. Gonna just move it along. Yeah, so these mosquitoes, they look like they're a mile away, but they're super close. If I try to go to the next thing, they will be on top of me. Here. Look, he can already spit on me. Like they were a mile away, right? Oh boy. And we're out of gun. We're out of magic. And you are hearing it here first. I'm planning to add episodes in between all of our main episodes. I'm going to do special episodes like the best games in the Soul series, the best games, maybe not that, the best games on the Super Nintendo, the best games on the Genesis, the best games on the PlayStation 1, the best RPGs of a particular generation, whatever. And we'll post those in the 2 weeks opposite the main episode air date. Nope. And those might be Patreon. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm thinking those are going to be for Patreon backers, for my patrons. And I'm not sure whether it's going to be the $5 level or just the $1 level. Just if you're a patron, you get it. But they're going to be fun episodes. They're going to be like interesting stuff. We're going to be ranking things, all that sort of thing. And I'll do it with whichever guests I have for those months. And the topics will be things that we can both speak to. And hopefully that tie into that month's game, if possible. But maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, this is Demon Souls. Welcome to the Valley of Defilement and the Swamp of Sorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope that you tune in to the podcast for episode 28 when we talk about Demon Souls, which may very well be too new to play on a retro gaming podcast. Thanks again for watching. My name is Eddie Inzauto. Check out our Linktree, linktr.ee/smashingbricks for all the links to the podcast, the Instagram, YouTube, which you're probably watching on right now, and all the socials. And until next time, may the nostalgia be with you.